Hi guys, this is Rosita Applebaum and I'm here with a get ready with me video, and it's on this look that I created here, and it is using the Too Faced palette, the chocolate bar palette, which I really love. I've been like obsessed with it, so I got mine on hsn.com and I got mine for like $30 because I had a coupon. If it's still valid, I will leave it down below. So I really like this look. It's simple yet glamorous. I think this is perfect for like a date night. You could even wear it for school, although you can just skip out on the lashes. Now, this look is very bronze on the face, but there's no liquid liner, so it looks a little bit more effortless and not so glamorous, but you still look like you tried. This top is actually a dress and I got it from Necessary Clothing last summer, so it's a bit old. Here is a close-up on the eye. It's just like a brown neutral matte eye, of course, because that's totally up my alley. So if you want to see how I get this look, then keep on watching. Bye guys. So we're gonna get started with primer like always, and I'm using the Benefit Professional primer, and I'm just applying this to my nose and cheeks and also a little bit on my forehead and chin. And then I'm also going to be using this drugstore one, and this is by Maybelline, and this is the Baby Skin Pore Filler. For foundation, I'm using my YSL Touche Eclat foundation in B50, and I'm just pumping a bit on my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to pounce this all over my face and just blend that out, and this gives great coverage. It looks absolutely flawless. It's one of my favorite foundations so far, so definitely loving this. And now for my brows, I'm using this taupe shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Palette, and I am just going to outline my brows, and this is just the way that I like to do them. I know it may seem like a lot, but this is just my personal preference, so lately this is just how I've been doing my eyebrows. Next, we're going to prime our lids for some shadow, and I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and this is just going to act as a base / primer, and it's just going to give our lid an all-over color. So if you have a lot of veins or discoloration in your eyelids, this step is so crucial because it's just going to lay a nice base for any colors that you're going to add on your eyes. And before I get started with my eyeshadow, I always use my lip plumper from City Lips, and I will leave a coupon code down below. The first color that I'm jumping in with is Salted Caramel, and I am obsessed with this shade. I'm using a Morph brush, and I'm just applying this into my crease and just blending this out. Today, we are going to be blending like crazy, so just blend, 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 and blend a little bit more. And when you think you didn't blend enough, go ahead and blend a little more. Now I'm using this shade called White Chocolate from the Chocolate Bar, and I'm just going to pat this along the eyelid, and then I'm also going to apply this to the brow bone. There you go, brow bone, and in the inner corner tear duct. Now I'm using this color called Milk Chocolate and Semi-Sweet, and I'm using a Sigma brush, and this is just a small tapered like blending brush, and I love this for really extreme detail work. I love putting this in my crease because it really just gets it in there and it blends like a dream. So I'm just mixing those colors and applying that into my crease to just deepen that up. Now with this clean Zoeva brush, I'm just going to blend away. To brighten and conceal underneath my eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand, and the shade is 20, and I'm using the same beauty blender that's damp to just blend that out and upwards because I like to create a nice triangle. This is just going to really lift up the eyes and make you look really well rested even when you're not like me. Someone who doesn't sleep definitely needs a lot of concealer. And just a little bit more of that semi-sweet color into the crease. And now I'm just going to line my upper lash line with the shade Triple Fudge, and I'm just using an angled brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm just basically placing this really along my lashes just to give it a bit more of definition and make it look like I have longer lashes than I really do, and this is just going to help frame your eye. Since we're not going to be using liquid liner, it's important to just apply a little bit of a darker shade really close to your lashes, and it'll just bring the look together. And here I'm just blending everything else out with a clean MAC 224 brush. This look can definitely be pulled off with just mascara. Here I'm using the Revlon Bold Lacquer Mascara, and this is one of my favorite mascaras of all time, and it's from the drugstore. It's very black and has a really nice gel consistency. So if you want to just use mascara, just layer a couple of coats of your blackest mascara. And here I'm about to show you a clip of how it would look. So this is just mascara alone, but I'm extra, so I'm going to use these Luz lashes, and these are mink lashes, and these are, I believe they're called 9 AM in Paris. I will leave a style down below. I'm just applying my House of Lashes glue, and I'm just going to let them dry a little bit. But now I'm just going to jump right into setting my concealer. I'm using the Bare Minerals Well Rested Powder Concealer, and I always use this to set my liquid concealer. And I'm using a Sigma tapered highlighting brush. I will leave a link down below. Here I'm just going to bronze up my face. I'm using the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan, and I'm using a Zoeva brush. Oh, obsessed with these Zoeva brushes. I am going to have a review very soon, but if you are hesitating on buying them, I definitely say go for it because they are just amazing, great quality. And I won't say too much because I'll leave it for the review. But anyway, I'm just going to bronze up my temples and just carve out my cheekbones just a little bit. It's no wonder we wonder why. And hole in the night. Like an eye. It's no wonder. So once the glue becomes tacky on the eyelash, they're ready to be put on, and I use a tweezer to just help me place them as close as possible, especially when you're not using liquid liner. You want to get the lashes as close to your natural lash line as possible because you don't want to have any funky, dunky gaps. Now I'm using MAC Blunt with the same Zoeva angled brush, and I'm just going to warm up my face even more because I love me some bronzer. Yep. Now I'm going back in with the Semi-Sweet color, and I'm also going to be applying this on my lower lash line, and I'm just going to smudge that out and keep on blending it to give it a nice smoky look. And I like to extend it out and kind of connect it towards that crease color. And if you didn't think I applied enough mascara, I'm going to apply a little bit more mascara because I love me some bottom lashes. And a little bit of the Salted Caramel color to warm everything up. So I've been testing out this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Taupe, and I am just using a Zoeva angled brush to just outline my brows, and I'm still going to use the other dip brow in dark brown, but let me know what you guys think of this taupe color on my brows, or if you could really tell. But here is the dark brown, and I usually just concentrate this color on the outer edges and the tails of my brows just to really define the ends and give it that pop. Now I'm going in with NARS Luster Blush, or is this Madly? I'll leave it down in the description. But I'm using this Makeup Academy stippling brush to just stipple that blush on. And normally I use Orgasm by NARS, but I haven't used this blush in a while. I believe it's Madly. I'm not really sure. That's when you know you have too much makeup. And then as a highlight, I'm using this Kiko Cosmetics. It's actually an eyeshadow, but it's like a golden color. It's like a Gold Deposit by MAC dupe. I will leave it down in the description bar, but it's actually an eyeshadow, and I'm using it as a highlight, which is crazy. And for lips, I'm using this Too Faced Nude Beach lipstick, which is one of my all-time favorite nudes because it has a hint of pink and it's super duper moisturizing. And on top, I'm using this Eclair NYX Butter Gloss, and this is just going to add a nice touch of pink and really just make everything shine. And I'm going to add some finishing touches to my brows. This is just a tinted brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And a little bit of singing. And now I'm going to straighten out my hair. And I'm using this straightening iron, and I got it from Flat Iron Experts. I'm going to leave a link down below. And I like to just curve the ends or the ends of my hair and just curve it inwards to create a nice curl so that it's just not so stick straight. So I like to just curve it inwards, as you can see right there. It's like as if you were curling your hair, but you're just curling the ends. If that makes any sense. I'm really quick about my hair. I don't really go too crazy, but I got a creeper in the back. Hey, creep. And I'm just going to do the top. So my door is going to be opening and closing because there are people coming in and out of my room, aka my mom, aka Noe. And I'm just straightening out my hair and just the edges and the ends. And my hair just dries naturally how it was before, so I just like to finish that off and make it nice and sleek. And as for my bangs, I like to flip my straightening iron backwards, so I just flip it back as if I were curling it back. So I just take it and just turn it going backwards, if that makes any sense. Hopefully, I don't know, the visual kind of helped a little bit, but yeah, I'm just doing my hair. And to finish off the face and make sure everything lasts, I'm using this NARS pressed powder in translucent, and this is just going to set my face and make sure nothing slips and slides throughout the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.